what's going on, everybody? MashedMentality here with the series You Don't Portland Enough. So just a quick little breakdown for the series for those who are new checking it out for the first time, or this is your first video, what have you. This is just about rotating through the map. It's not necessarily for weapon rollouts or how to hold certain objectives or anything like that. It's just about movement, getting you through the map through key areas, and keeping your flow going like efficiently as possible. So just a quick little basic spawn rotation from blue to red, using that double wall in front of you, either one of these single walls right here in spawn. Once you come through, single wall right here, or single wall right here. Really just depends on which one you want to use, because like I said, the maps are very symmetrical. Straight across, throwing the wrong portal, straight across, up, using the double wall. And again, if you were on the other side, if you had your portal down here, it's just going to be over here on this side, so using that double wall up there. Once you get up there, you can see there's a lot of different little angles you can actually hit, and use to your advantage. But we'll go ahead and go right back down to where we were. So once you get up over here, hit this side of the double board. This goes to this corner right here. So once you come through it, you're facing right here at this wall. You can get a pretty decent angle from right here as well, but when you come through right here, you're behind the spawn of the weapon, so you actually are a little bit harder to see, and you can easily just portal right down. There's really no disadvantage to portaling right there, and there's really not much of a big advantage when it comes to this portal right here. As you can see, you got a pretty good angle on that wall from either one of them. So, dealer's choice, I suppose. That's how you get from one spawn to the other in a very basic and efficient manner, just going straight through the bottom, using the single walls, looking up and using the double wall, and there you got it. Now, to mix it up a little bit, once you get down here, instead of going across to the single wall, you can actually just go straight up to their assault rifle, and then once you get up here, you can go across to the battle rifle if you want, and hit right here on this wall. You can get an angle onto the spawn like this, or if you're using this wall right here, once you come through it, you can look down, get an angle on this side. There's a lot you can do with these walls, and like with this bottom rotation, there's plenty of ways to mix it up. You have these walls right here. You can use them for just small little bounces, just to cut across from one side to the other, so you can pass through this area, because a lot of people will come down here to grab the SMG. So if it's up, you can easily pass through here on your route through the bottom. So you come through, get back up top on this side, and rotate straight across and peak angles like this if you want to, because that's pretty much your main rotation. It's just using the bottom side. These are nice. You can definitely rotate around with these. You can come down from the bottom once you get up here. If you were up there on that top side like this, portal down here, when you get down here, you can see you can hit these double walls like this, but they don't really offer you too much because you're basically just going right back down, and these are pretty exposed. These are really good for like if somebody is up here fighting, because a lot of people will rotate up here to get an angle, because you can rotate in like that, but you're having to expose yourself and you're having to step out of your portals. When you rotate down through the bottom, you can pretty much just triple portal and portal chain all the way through the map. You don't really have to step out of the portal for anything, which is why I don't really like using these walls for rotating. They're good for catching angles as you're rotating through the map. So you're coming down through on the bottom, and you know somebody's up here, you can get some cheeky angles on them real quick, you know, and then continue on with your rotating down here on the bottom side, just like so. Once you get down here on the bottom, you can use an angle like this, so that way you can either get a quick peek or use it to rotate, but that's a very small inclusion of the wall for the rotate. I don't normally use the bottom side. I usually like to use the top wall, but you can use the bottom wall from this single right here. hit the corner of that, and then just continue on with your rotation like normal. Main goal is to just pretty much bounce from one side to the other, or one spawn to the other when it comes to Simulation Alpha, and then when you're bouncing through on the bottom side, you can get a good feel of where people are. You can hear people walking above you, you can hear if they're pushing from this way, see if they've got portals on these walls or whatever, trying to like shoot you through them, watching you through the portals. But as you're moving through, when you get up here, this is when you get to check the top side of the map. And if there are people up here, if you do need to end up rotating, you can either just simply go right back to where you were, or continue on with your rotating and try and get a different angle on them. Either see if they've got portals back here that you can use, or see if they're portaling back here from up top, or what have you. Rotating through the bottom just keeps you a lot safer, because you can always peek up top really easily, especially from the bottom, and it's very easy to get in and out of the bottom from pretty much anywhere on the map. So just the way Simulation Alpha is laid out, the bottom side of the map, to me, is the most convenient way to get through it, and the safest, because you can check pretty much anywhere within 2 or 3 portals, and I feel like that's a really strong feature of this map, and why some games on it just seem to go so long, or for some people end so quickly, is because people are just flying through the map. So if you have a bunch of people on here that are really good at triple portaling and portal chaining, and they know the map, it's hard to chase each other down, because you can definitely cruise on Simulation Alpha, kind of like Abyss for the regular maps. But that's pretty much the breakdown for it. Honestly, the main rotation is just going from through the middle, across to one side, using these double walls back here, diagonally across back into spawn, and then just bouncing back right back through. Like I said, you can incorporate these walls if you want to when you're coming from the bottom, you know, just like I just did. Throw a portal up there, and once you get up here, you can go across right here if you like, or you can throw the portal back over here on this side, because you have a little bit better of an angle, so you can kind of immediately come back into the spawn. Really, it all depends on you, what you want to do. Stepped out of my portal. It all depends on you and what you want to do, but bottom side is definitely the way to get through the map. And then once you get through the map, these these top areas right here where the spawn is are really good for just getting into like fights where you're porting a lot, because you can bounce around from one side to the other very easily, and then while you're bouncing through, you can mix it up as well, so you can hit different angles very quickly. You can hit up top, come back through, hit over here. There's really, you can just fly on this map. It's actually insane how much, or how many portable walls are able to be hit from any single portable wall on this map. But yeah, rotating down through the bottom, definitely the way to go. Rotating up top is useful, but as far as cross map rotation, it's not really the way to go. It's more of a mix in for freestyling or getting like angles, like I was saying, if you're into fights or checking out fights or whatever, and getting that view of the top while you're rotating is going to come from using these walls right up here, because easily get a little peek on them, and you can hit them from pretty much anywhere. So they're very convenient. You can easily check out the top, incorporating them into your route, and continue on moving the good old-fashioned Splitgate way with the portals. I suck at jetpacking apparently. But that's pretty much it for this map. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and do the little outro deal here. Hope you guys are doing well. If you came and checked out the video, I super appreciate you. Enjoy your life, love yourself, drink your water, make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep, you know, eat good, try and get some exercise, enjoy the sun, be happy, all that good jazz. Alright, y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.